Welcome back to The Weekender. I'm Dee, and today we're going to chop this bad boy up. A couple of weeks ago, we went to Home Depot and we bought this thing for 50 bucks, and then had them cut it into a couple of pieces, took it home, sanded it, assembled it, and turned it into a backsplash. Well, this has been sitting around tucked behind our couch for the last couple of weeks. So I figured today it's not gonna rain, so let's go outside, chop this thing up, and build some stuff out of it. But before that, we have to take some measurements and pencil some stuff out. We also want to take the time to say thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. We have lots of fun stuff coming up over the next few weeks. So one of my ideas today is to fix the insert for the queen size bed. This goes right in the middle, turns our benches into a bed, bang, bang. But as you can see, it's just a spare piece of wood. So I think it's time to recreate this and make it look a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. We're also gonna cut this out and do some other fun stuff with it. I'll share along the way. Thanks for watching. This is actually a pretty easy measurement to do because it's just tracing this bad boy right here. We got this length here is 27 inches right here, all the way through, right? Well, this is actually 27.5 inches. And I redid it a couple of weeks ago so that when the insert is going to get done differently, we're going to put it to 27 inches. So we'll go ahead and we'll measure this down because this is going to be the same thickness as this, which is 13 inches across or wide and 27 inches in length. Even though this is 27.5, this new one will be 27. So we'll go outside and we'll saw this down here, and we'll saw that in half, and we'll sand this bad boy here. And then we'll make this into, I think, a doorway. So I think I have to take an inch off that to make that 12 inches by 16.5. So we'll have to go ahead and measure that one out. I've already done some pre-measurements beforehand, so this is gonna be a fun little project. I think I'll still have a lot more wood left, so we might have to get a little creative. So earlier in the day, at the crack of dawn, when it was still dark out, I went out and reconfirmed some measurements. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that right now. Measure 3 times, cut once, they say, right? Something like that. Let's go ahead and do that right now. So I'm going to make a door for the van underneath the bed. We have this little kind of nook there, and all of our chairs and our carpet and our marine table leg, they kind of tuck in there, but the fact is that it's always popping out. So I feel that this little piece of wood right here, if I cut this down to 12 inches across, 16 inches in length, 16 and a half, then it'll be a nice little door that I can put on there, maybe with some hinges and a hook, and it'll stop that stuff from falling out. So this is a little different. So what I'm actually also going to do is create 4 pieces, exactly this width and this height. So 14 and 1/8 inch wide and 10 and 1/2 inch high. These are going to be sort of end caps for our storage in our pull-out kitchen. We're finding that whenever we're driving, all of our stuff is just flying all over the places, and why build a box when the box is already there? So we're just going to contain it. we are outside right now. It is looking like it might spit, so I might just stay underneath this little crappy sheltered area and saw away. So what we're going to do is that this is going to be the little door for the van. This is going to be the insert. Then we're going to go ahead and cut these out. This is going to be left over, and this is going to be left over. I'm just going to go ahead and take the saw, lean it up against the wall, try to get this done as fast as I can. So if I don't get any footage, don't be mad. I'll try to get some, okay? Carlos, making some more stuff in the van. You know, it's the hobby, right? It's the hobby, right? So, yeah, so just, we bought a piece of wood to go ahead and do that panel a couple of weeks ago. So I just have that piece of wood sitting behind the couch. So it's like not going to rain today, but the other days it's supposed to rain, right?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get this out.
Actually, it's pretty good today.
Yeah, no, not too shabby. Oh, that was a tough one today. So that only took about 2.5 hours to saw all those pieces, sand all those pieces, and get them nice and smooth like butter. So here it is. Take a look. What do you think? It just started to kind of spit, so it's time to get the heck out of here. So next we're going to attach them all to the van. All right, so if you guys like what we're doing right now, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. It would really mean a lot to us. But now we are in the van, and I'm going to hit up all that wood, install it, and hopefully I can get it done before T is ready to head to work, because she's got to take the van. First off, I got to go ahead and mark this. I'm just going to drill this right into these little beams right here, and I want to make sure that I'm not drilling into something that's not the beam. So I feel if I mark that right there, that looks like a good spot. I feel like if I mark that right there, that's a good spot too. Right. Let's see. Right. Yeah, that looks good. So we'll just hit that. We'll mark that. Don't want to go all the way through this, obviously. Can I go into it? Nope. So you want to make sure that's going to go in there. I want to split the wood. There we go. Nice. I know it doesn't look too pretty right in here. I split the wood because my saw was a little dull, but look at that. There we go. It's there. I think I might put another one in the middle, just keep it nice and solid, just in case. All right. Yeah, I might put one in the middle just to tighten that up. So, don't mind me. So I feel like go ahead in the middle here. What's that? A good little middle right there. Spitballing. Hopefully it's more in the middle right here. There we go. Don't want to ruin stuff, but I'm not professional when it comes to this stuff. Just doing what I can. Nice. And I gotta say, always pre-drill your holes. Always. I've seen on so many videos where people split things because they don't pre-drill them. And I've even split wood without pre-drilling, and it makes me mad. So here we go. All right, so that's nice and solid. All right, so you look in here. Yeah, I see I chipped this on the inside, but you know what? Nobody's going to see that, so that's okay. So I got this in here, and now I'm going to go ahead and put another piece in here, so make a little box. All right, so you know, not so pretty right here, but that's the inside. This is all going to get banged up because it's just a storage, but yeah, so now it's a separate storage box. Fridge goes here, storage right here. This closes down like this now. Boom. And that's a little bit more capped off now right there. So that looks a little bit nicer. All right, now on to the next. This was a little bit easier. I just had to sand it and then jam them in. And then they're nice and tight. So there you go, box number 2. So now that's capped off. Nothing should fall out of the back of that. Now that is capped off and nothing should fall out of the back of that. Mission accomplished. See? Nice and organized now. Well, this is unfortunate. I measured it a little bit wrong. This will not work. It is a little too high. So right here, this little insert sits on here and then comes out and sits on top of this thing. So if this is a little high, this insert is not going to rest on here and I won't be able to put out the queen size bed. So back to the drawing board, I have to take off about another ½ inch of this. Whether I want to saw this and do this now is another thing. All right, insert is done. That one was measured correctly. Now this matches this.